Oh.
Dímelo.
Hi.
I think is this episode 4.
Where's the camera today? I don't even know where we put the camera. Camera's over there? Camera's over there. Okay. Episode 4. Today is January 3rd, 2017.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I feel like I'm not looking at the camera. Am I not looking at the camera?
You
I am looking at the camera. Hi, everybody. I'm Russell, and this is...
Mercedes.
And that's Mercedes. I'm Russell. And this is... Well, we don't know what it is. I mean, she said Dímelo.
What's up?
What's up? How you doing? As you know, this is now our 4th episode, and we're still a show in search of a name. We had a conversation earlier today with a friend, and they said, why not call the show Dímelo? Which once again means...
What's up?
But it could also mean like what?
Yeah, like what? Like dímelo, but it's more like what's up.
So it could be like a friendly, hey, what's up? Or it could be like, what?
Dímelo. There's Howard.
Okay, so hey, Howard. So we have 1 vote for Dímelo. Dímelo, not, look at me, Dímelo. I'm doing it already. Dímelo. No, it's Dímelo.
Dímelo.
So, take your time. No, write your suggestions. Does Dímelo work? And I also want to thank, we got a shout out from somebody who said, love the show. You guys, what did he say? I want to be correct. He said, you are the Regis to her Kelly.
Aw,
So I have to take that to mean that I am as old as the day is long.
Oh, that's not what they meant.
I think that is what that hateful
sure.
mother fathers meant. Anyway. So,
No, it just means we mesh well together. We make it happen.
like mashed potatoes and gravy.
That's right. Even though I don't really like gravy, but I like plain mashed potatoes.
Like mashed potatoes and butter. like potatoes in a masher.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like that. All right, so how did we bring in the new year?
Great. It just
Oh,
fell
I'm
asleep
sorry. I'm just
fell asleep by
moving you
10
out the way.
o'clock at night.
Oh, Dip, I'm sorry.
That was time.
I was really okay because well then I can tell you my story and so I had some and people who know people in the know, they came to the house and they were hanging out with me and my partner and we were just doing all sorts of New Year's Eve amazingness because those are the types of people that we are.
I wasn't invited to the show. I had nowhere to go. I stayed home and I just went to bed by 10 o'clock.
I can see you sitting by the phone. Russell knows I live in Brooklyn.
Why did he hit me
Why
up?
did he call? That's son of a bitch. I'm sorry.
Arroz con gandules, yes.
Okay, see, if y'all gonna be speaking, and I can get paid to have the little subtitles thing pop up on things. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Rice and beans.
No.
Gandules is like green beans.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
cheese. Arroz
You
con
know what?
gandules.
Whenever I hear arroz con, it's normally arroz con pollo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good combination, too. Arroz con pollo,
Trust me.
arroz con gandules.
Thank you.
Mofongo.
I heard someone say mofongo a few days. Oh man, it was a few weeks ago.
You never had
That's
mofongo?
a stew, right?
No.
What
It's
is-
like a mountain that they create, and it's made of like fried plantains
Right.
and like a meat. And they, depending on
You know
your
who said it?
preference.
It's so funny. My barber, we get back to my face. He was cutting my hair a few weeks ago, and Thanksgiving. We were talking about Thanksgiving, and he was like mofongo, and I was like, well, screw you too, buddy. No, he's like, no, mofongo, the food. And I said, and I couldn't. I wanted to ask him like to go into more detail about it, and he said, well, it's this and this thing, but he has a very heavy accent. So it got to the point where I'm just like.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, But then,
Roanne knows mofongo.
Hey, Roanne, Happy New Year.
Happy
Yippee,
New
yippee, 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 yippee.
But yes, mofongo is you fry some plantains, you have some meat there, whether if it's fried pork, fried chicken, or whatever, and then you smash them together, and then you create this mountain, and then you just eat it and die from too much
High blood
cholesterol.
pressure. Okay. Oh, sounds like fun. So, what's for dinner? Death. No. So,
It's so good.
all right.
There's this place in Queens on 103rd and Roosevelt that makes amazing mofongo, La Cabaña.
Is that considered Jackson Heights?
That's Corona.
That's Corona. Okay, because you said, whenever you say Roosevelt, I instantly think of Jackson Heights.
Yeah, no, but that's like the part of where Roosevelt Avenue is. And if you go down towards like the 80s, that's Jackson Heights.
Okay.
It's a little confusing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Jackson Heights,
what up? Represent. I gotta stop going into that. I don't know. Whenever I go, I'm like, what up? And then, because I remember last time I watched the replay, and Rudy was like, I don't know who this guy is. I was like, what up?
You got hype.
Who am I?
Yes.
Who am I? So what we want to talk about today. This is always supposed to be like a 10-minute thing with a definite thing. What up? See, I gotta stop.
Is that a family member?
That is not. No, we just share the same last name, but it's not a family member.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. They're from back in the day because I'm from South Ozone Park, Queens, and they too are from South Ozone Park, Queens. A significant amount of their childhood was from South Ozone Park, Queens.
Nice.
South Ozone Park, Queens, represent. What up?
Q Borough. Sorry.
Borough. All right. So look, let's get down to some serious business.
Yes.
So we wanted to talk about social media gripes and social media, the things that people do that piss us off. And by us, I mean you, because nothing bothers me on social media. I make my living in social media.
Well, yeah, but still, doesn't stuff frustrate you sometimes?
Well, the one thing, there is a trend that I'm noticing right now that annoys me. And if anyone else has social media things that they've seen, and they go, yeah, I agree with that you like it or whatever. But the thing that really annoys me right now are these daggone clickbaity headlines where you think the story is about one thing and then you realize that there's really not a story behind it. But because of the way they phrase the headline, you're like, oh man, I gotta see this. And when you click on it, for example, I hope this never happens to her. Mariah Carey performs and has a train wreck. I hope that never happens. Mm-hmm. But then you're like, oh my God, she was in a train wreck or something? And you click it and you're like, that wasn't that bad.
It was just a mistake.
This is a mistake. No big to do.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, everyone nowadays with all the different channels and everything, they want to race to get the eyeballs. They want to race to be first and so forth and so on. And, and it's like everyone now is just trying to outshock each other. And I guess it's because the truth, for all intents and purposes, is boring. And if you have a Twitter feed or if you have a Facebook feed where you have all this stuff, always, you want to be able to grab somebody. So you want to have that hot headline. You want to have that crazy photo. And it's just gotten to the point where it's really kind of insane. So that's one of my gripes so far.
Yeah, headlines are very misleading, and I just also don't like that people always go out of their way to assassinate other people's characters. Like Mariah Carey, for instance, she's someone who's been nominated for over 30 Grammys. She sold over millions and millions of albums, and all of a sudden, because there was a mistake on New Year's Eve, people drag her, encourage her to retire, and all these types of horrible stuff.
And they did do the same thing to Steve Harvey 2 years ago, or was it now 3 years ago with Miss America?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Remember that? It was like you.
Well, what about that news broadcaster?
Which one? There have been so many news broadcasters that had. But I remember with Steve Harvey, because the winner is this person. The woman's like, da, da, da. She's like, no, not you. I'm sorry.
It's a mistake.
It's like, hey, da, da, da. You are the winner. And she was like, yeah. And then when the real winner, what does the real winner do? Like, I'm so sorry, dear.
Out of my way.
But that's a legitimate gripe. And if I was the thing I'm learning right now about Instagram that's really annoying, and hopefully I hope to have this problem one day, and I'm experiencing it right now with Drake. And who is Drake going out with right now?
Jennifer Lopez.
Right, Drake and Jennifer Lopez. Now,
Drelo.
Dreidel. The Dreidel.
Drelo.
Drano? No, but the thing that's killing me about them right now is that, now who was Drake going out with before?
Rihanna.
Thank you. That's why you're here. I am Regis. You are Kelly. No, so, because the thing that annoyed me, that story that went out, that as soon as Drake and Jennifer Lopez became serious, then the news was, Rihanna's no longer following Drake on Instagram.
She's salty. She unfollowed J-Lo. How do you even know that?
And I was like, are you kidding me? That this is where we are now? That folks actually...
Yeah.
That's annoying.
But sometimes I feel like people get paid to do this, and sometimes you even have to question, like, is this a real relationship, or are they just doing this, for popularity?
Well,
points
I
to
did
get
read today that
attention?
they both have albums coming out, so it might be something along those lines.
Yeah, but is that even necessary? But you know what it is?
Nowadays,
We feed into
yes.
this. We entertain it. We feed into it.
Yes.
We post about it.
Mhm.
Drelo everywhere.
Drelo.
Before it was
From now on-
Kimye,
boy.
Drelo, and
Drano.
and
I'm
who's
gonna
next?
try to get hashtag Drano to move, and it's gonna refer to Drake and J-Lo. Drano.
No, it's
No?
Drelo.
Drano.
What was the nickname for her and her other ex, Casper?
Hi, Happy New Year, everybody. I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't know.
You don't keep up with what's going on.
Please. I am so caught up in my own little world.
Ain't nobody got time.
Ain't nobody got time for stars. Damn it. I'm trying to be a star. Shoot.
You know what? Maybe it's my surroundings. I need to find new friends that have focused on different things because y'all got way too much time on your hands to be focusing on Drelo.
Drano. All right. So, I think that's it. That was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're looking for names for this show.
Any suggestions?
And right now, so what we have right now in first place, we have Dímelo. In a close second, we have Regis and Kelly, Black.
Black? No, we need to come up with something that doesn't have their names in it.
Oh, we have Two Kids from Queens. That's corny. And it also sounds like that show on CBS, The Broke Girl. Oh no, they're from Queens, but they're just two broke girls.
The Black Regis and Kelly.
The Black Regis and Kelly. Or even better, clickbait. Like every time we'll put out a card and say, hey, today we're going to talk about this. And then people come in. And as soon as we get like to 10 followers, then we just change it up and just sit there and stare at the camera for like 5 minutes.
That might work. Yeah, let us know what you guys think.
Let us know what you think. She is Mercedes. And then you're supposed to say, and he is Russell. It's supposed to be like a way you close it out.
Oh,
Let's
Russell.
take two. No. So, she's Mercedes.
And that's Russell.
No. She's Mercedes.
He's Russell.
Hi.
There you go.
Damn it. Oh, and I'm sorry. I reached my 3 curse limit for the show, so I have to stop speaking.
I don't even know what it is. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
People in Queens, they got some salty mouths.
I live in Brooklyn now.
So do I. Ooh, what does that say about it? Oh. Anyway.
Hi, Natasha.
Hey, Natasha. Hey. All right. Wait, we've already signed off, so I can't even acknowledge her. I'll acknowledge her in the comments. I don't see her right now.
Sorry.
Natasha, I don't see Natasha. Sorry, Natasha.
His mom.
we'll-
She's usually here by now.
No, she'll come on soon. She'll come on soon. If anything, she'll come in after the fact and type in comments. One thing I will say about the Facebook Live that I do like, not that there's anything about Facebook Live I don't like, but the one thing I do like about Facebook Live is that in the replay, if we do or say anything and I want to like add stuff to it, I can watch the video and in real time, like when you say Mufongo, that's what I'll do. So when we talk about Mufongo or Mufungu? Mofongo. So what I'm going to do is in the replay, I'm going to pull up a clip with a photo, and when I replay it, I'm going to hit the comment. And so as you mention it, big old mountain of food with grease and someone having a heart attack will pop up.
Russell's going to be speaking Spanish by the time season 2
Russell
rolls
and
around.
Mercedes Live.
Yes.
How about Russell and Mercedes Live?
I like that. Just to
I'm
the point.
surprised you didn't go, no, I want to hear Mercedes and Russell live.
Well, no, I'll
You're deferring to the older person in the room?
Yeah, you
Aw.
gotta have that respect level.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.